Greetings. My question now is, should I do AI shorts or continue long forms? Should I do AI shorts or continue learning with long form? I'm coming to the conclusion that I can do both. I've listened to the naysayers and the sayers saying do the shorts because they're so a little bit easier to do now because of the AI revolution. And let me tell you, people that don't like AI, they might as well get over it. It's here, and it's in all kinds of forms. And of course, the obvious form is little animals and fairy tales that people put on these AI shorts. And then there's ones where people draw and then add their own digital input to an AI picture. But that's not really what we're talking about. We're talking about making a video with AI. And I really wasn't going to delve into the AI shorts until I saw some other videos. And to me, it looks like it might be a little bit better for me to try that and get good at it. And I've been looking at different programs, and I did sign up for a 30-day for Canva. And because I'll need to start working on those on the thumbnails. And apparently Canva is good at it. From all the videos I've seen, Canva kind of comes in as one of the strong ones to work with. And then as for AI, I'm settling in on a couple of them here. For the shorts, I was thinking about using Magic Light or Veed, VEED.io. And that turns text to video. And the next one for thumbnails would be Pixel. And the only problem with all of these is that it requires some money. So, I just don't want to be paying out a lot of money for something that I might not use. And it's not against the people that's selling it. It's because of me. I do stuff like that. I'll buy it on a whim. I'm lucky to have a little bit of discretionary income, but I can burn it up real quick trying to do stuff like this. I'm a former eBayer. I'm a former DJ. I'm a former comic book reader, and all of those things I thoroughly enjoyed and spent a lot of money on. But at my age, they got me from here to there with some success, but it just, I never was, I had to keep working at a regular job because I just wasn't good at selling on eBay, being a DJ, and, when comic books, I didn't know the value of, and I always fought myself, like when I was buying comics in the 70s and 60s when I was coming up as a young man, I bought comics, but I always favored the wrong thing. I favored DC over Marvel at a time when Marvel was coming out and putting out some fantastic stuff. I didn't appreciate Marvel till like years and years after I had been with DC, but I love DC because I like the goody two shoe about it. Supergirl, Legion of Superheroes, Batman, Superman, but Marvel was tearing up the country. And I really didn't get into Marvel until the artist Jack Kirby came to DC. And so I missed out on a lot of good, valuable comics. And plus, I did have a lot of valuable comics at one time. And first time I lost a good bunch, my mom threw away all my comics one day when I went to school. Um, I had a dresser drawer full of them, two of them, and I was treating those like a bunch of gold. And you can imagine a kid when he comes home and just to admire his comic books and finds out mom has cleaned up that drawer. She has thrown everything out. And I mean, when she threw it out, she did it on trash day. I didn't see not one of them after that. And she was just matter of factly like, well, they're just comic books. You know, about. So I missed out on a lot of that. But I do buy things a lot in liking things. And that's what I'm feeling on YouTube. I'm liking the AI. And I'm not a big I wasn't a big AI fan at first, but a lot of people are. And I I don't like the greasy look they give on those old AIs. So whenever you saw somebody, it was always very slick muscles and things like that for um, humans. They were, and I avoided it like the plague because there's too many good looking people out there to take pictures of than to rely on the AI. But AI video is a whole nother subject, and children love that. And I consider it the same thing as watching cartoons when you were young. You, you didn't know the difference between, or didn't care about the difference of the cartoons that were from the 40s and 50s, which were done much better than the new ones that came after that, and the Flintstones and all of those cartoons from the Saturday morning Super Friends and stuff, where everybody was almost like stick figures. So kids and other people do like that, and it's in short form. I call it short attention span theater, and people love it. And so I was thinking doing a couple of those. And like I said, I've looked at a couple of these products. I've been I've been keeping my notes on these. I mean, I feel something. It's like a gambling addiction. You know that it's there, but I'm not wanting. I've also had a problem with lottery tickets. I used to buy them 24/7. It's like, and I had to realize I'm just not one of those lucky people that get the lottery tickets because everybody around me would get one for $1,000, $5,000. I think the max I got on mine was about $1,000. But you end up spending another $1,000 trying to get a $50 or $100 ticket again. So I've always been not so lucky on the lottery tickets. So I don't consider the AI a lottery ticket for me. I do consider it an investment. And the good thing is, being retired, I can just go ahead and, continue to be retired, do my decluttering. I did a lot today. I did a lot of decluttering today. And and then just realize I'm getting older because I get tired. I don't exercise. So I had to take the garbage out today, and it was just a big old trauma. So I got to do a little bit more physical work because I'm just surrounded by all of this stuff, and it feels good that I've been able to throw so much out. I got two full garbage cans outside, and a lot of the stuff that you keep is just time takes it to a different level. Like, as much as you like to keep some of it's just not worth keeping. And I did see a couple of videos, and a couple of people were saying, just throw it out. Nobody wants your junk. And I really do think that's true. If you're going to enjoy your junk, enjoy it while you're alive, play with it, do it, but don't let it overtake you. So I'm trying not to let it overtake me, but I am so glad about the room I've recovered. Wow. I was a bad pack rat. I mean, you can see behind me, there's records everywhere. And this has been cleaned out. But this has still got a ton of stuff. And so it's going to have to be an ongoing thing for me. So I just didn't want to add the YouTube AI search and YouTube programs as a type of, for shorts in long form to be something that I add something on. I just canceled one of my services for streaming because I had everything, most everything. I didn't have anything by Apple because I felt like that was just crossing the line. I mean, it's just, no, I didn't have Apple to begin with for streaming, so I can miss it. But I do have Prime, and I'm going to keep that. So, because, Prime is good, but whenever I go out to Amazon, I'm actually looking for products. And I always forget to go out to Prime Video unless they got a show like The Boys on. And I really like that. It's, even though it's an incredibly violent show, it's unnecessarily violent. So I just can't stand those unnecessarily violent but shows that, but the boys were done in good quality of the violence. So, you know, I try not to watch too many of those, but that kind of was one that I liked. But anyway, back to the AI. I've just been on here looking at so many things. My head is just dizzy from trying to figure out this and figure out that. And I'm trying to break them down. I've got notes about in video, and also notes about the magic light. I watched a young lady from Africa give a fantastic demonstration. Of course, I tried it and mine didn't turn out as good as hers. She was good. But anyway, I followed her because she's going to give me advice. And then this little young fella, he's the one that's got the vid.io, but it's like 67. What is it? His is, let's see, what is here? See, that's what I'm talking about. I got so many notes on here that I just, he's that guy I told you about that looks like he might be a robot, but his face looks like it's been shot up with Botox, and he's on a manufactured background. And he's good, but he just looks weird, and his face is super smooth, and not unlike the sore I got on my face, which is getting better. That is getting better, but I don't really want to show it just yet. But he had a direct link to VidAI, and of course he gets paid for it. But that one is, he's got VidAI, and then there's another one, Vid.io. He's got the VidAI, which I think was created by his team, and they charge $67 a month. So I may hold back on that. I'd have to be good at getting a few videos out there to be able to want to do that for $67 a month. Not to say I wouldn't do it, because I'm one of those people that do stuff like that, and they know it. It's just like there's a lot of, they're really trying to get your money on that. So I'm gonna hold off on VidAI. Nice young man, looks like a robot, or what is the term that Data was, a android? He looks like an android. And that's nice. I wouldn't mind looking like an android if I was younger and able to pull that off. He just looks like he's shot up with Botox, but everything is slick with him though. That's a professional YouTuber. It'll be a while before I can get to that state. And I'm looking at backgrounds. Have you looked at backgrounds for people? Like instead of this behind me, I could have something else, and that's an idea. And when I started looking at the backgrounds, the YouTube algorithm, it found out, and it was like I started getting videos about AI backgrounds. Apparently that's easy too. So, but I just need to take that time and just get lost with it and do it. But I am going to do one of them. I'm starting with the Canva, but also there's the one that I went for and tried out a video was the Magic Light. And Magic Light starts off free, but you can add on to it for $10 or something like that. So that's one. But the AI thumbnail is probably what I need because the AI thumbnails, I do have a problem with that on YouTube Studio. And so that might be something that I could probably get into. So I'm just a little tense now because of what hopefully will happen with the habitat. So I just I just can't feel relaxed lately because of that. Um, and and I think you kind of need to be relaxed to do it, but it's no different from somebody actually working a regular job and then doing YouTube. So I mean, those are my thoughts about it, and I eventually am going to do it. I've kind of made that decision that I am going to start showing some shorts out there, but I don't know whether to put them on the channel that I'm on now or to put it on the backup Gmail addresses that I have that actually connects on that because, well, I think I should just stay with this channel and just throw a couple of those AIs out there and then bring in my backup channel later on if I could get to the point where I could do a successful program and understand it. Because understanding is a major part of that. And it is easier with these programs for AI shorts. So I think I will dip my toes into that and try it and see what it's like. But yeah, I've been on the YouTube today too, every day. It's taking over from the streaming service. That's why I dropped Paramount Plus, and because my I got to call my cable company to add it on. So because they have it and they say it's free, so I got to call them so to find out how you add it on. Because Big Brother is coming in, and I would be glad to actually speak with you about that because Big Brother is just so much fun watching people just come on that show and start off all sweet and innocent. Next thing you know, they're ready to do each other in. And it's the same way with Survivor. Survivor, everybody's just wholesome and how are you? You're this and that and everything, and then you find out somebody is stone cold crazy, you know. So that's why I like Survivor too, because Survivor that's really they really rough on Survivor because they're out in the wilderness, and Big Brother is just it has duplicity down to a fine art of people walking around and if you're in a house, it's like being paranoid. What did they walk by for? Why are they staring at me from the corner? That kind of stuff. So, but anyway, back to the AI. Yeah, I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to give it a run. I'm not buying lottery tickets anymore. I'm not selling comics anymore. And so that could be my new hobby, and it'd be digital and it won't be as junky in my rooms just doing that. And that's what we're leading to in old age here, is doing things that are more digital than analog, because I was brought up as an analog person. So might as well go ahead and enjoy my analog and digital now. And but I am thinking about these three that I have here. Like I said, there's a VidIO, and then there's a VidAI from the young man. So, and then there's NVIDIA. So I'm getting a little dazed and confused watching it. One is VidAI, That's the $67. The other one is vid.io, and it has a lower price starting. So that's what's going on with me today. I'll let you know how this goes, but I'll keep posting in the meantime because everybody wants to enjoy their YouTube now. It's great solace for all the things that's going on in our world right now. So we should be trying to find a little joy in the simplest of things. And right now, believe it or not, YouTube is the simplest of things. So let's enjoy it. Let's go out here and create videos for the fun of it. Well, that's what I'm doing. Listen, good people, you have a good day. Thank you for being here. Take care.